Hey everybody, help me protect my data.com here with another cybersecurity tip video. This time we're talking about Facebook. As you can see that I have highlighted here on my screen, we're getting a lot of customers that send us emails asking if they're real when they get emails from security@facebookmail.com. Well, the truth is they are real. So here's one of the emails that we received from one of our customers. Is this legit? And you can see, looks like someone tried to log into your account using Chrome. We blocked the login, want to make sure it was you. Log into Facebook. So in general, you don't want to click links within the email. However, in this case, when you do hover over the link, do not click it, but when you hover it, you can see in the bottom left corner that it does say facebook.com. So that's a good sign that it's real. But this is also a sign that somebody most likely tried to log into your account with an invalid password and it triggered this email. So the one thing you want to confirm is, number one, is it a legit email or is it phishing? In this case, it looks like it's legit, but there could still be some problems happening going on. So the one thing you want to do first and foremost is to make sure that the email did indeed come from Facebook. So when you go to your account, you always want to go up here to the address bar at the top, not the search bar down here. We have a lot of times we guide a customer to go to a certain address, they type it in the search bar, and that's going to search the search engine for that site, and it might actually bring up a search result that is not the actual site you're looking for and could be bad. So always go to the top address bar, type in the domain you want to go to, in this case facebook.com, and once you're logged in, there's a couple steps you can take to check to see if an email was indeed sent by Facebook or not. You want to click in the upper right on account, go to security or settings and privacy, click on settings again, and then over here on the left hand side click on password and security, and that's going to bring up the screen where it may have other Meta accounts. Facebook is a Meta company, as is Instagram. So actually you want to click on password and security and then check on recent emails. So you click recent emails, you select which account. I'm going to check my Facebook account, and it will tell you if Facebook has sent you any emails within the past 2 weeks, and there are no emails. So if I received an email claiming to be from Facebook, it most likely is not, since it's not showing up here, which would indicate that it's a phishing email. The other thing that you want to do, and everybody should do this for all of their online accounts, so go ahead and click your Facebook account. If you don't have two-factor authentication enabled, you'll have to re-enter your password, and these are the options that you'll have to authenticate to your account. And they recommend the authentication app because it is the most secure. If you do SMS, it's better than nothing for sure, but SMS is easier to hack. There's SIM swap attacks and things like that. So always use the Authenticator app when you can. There's a number of different apps that'll work that are no cost. We recommend Microsoft Authenticator. Many of our customers are already using Microsoft 365, so that's a good one that'll work. You can also use Google Authenticator, Duo. There's a number of them out there that'll work. So you want to click that, select next. At this point, you would open your multi-factor authentication app on your mobile device, scan the QR code, and then enter the 6-digit code that it responds back with, and you're all set. So those are some quick tips and tricks. We'll put this in the video below. You can also go directly to this link. So instead of clicking through settings, you can go directly to facebook.com/recent_emails/security, and it will take you directly to the area where it'll show you who is logged in. If Facebook has sent any emails within the past 2 weeks, they would show up here. Also, if you have any trouble finding multi-factor authentication, you can go directly to this link as well. and this will also be pasted in the description of the video below. Facebook.com/security/2FAC/setup/intro. If you go there and you're already logged into your account, it'll take you to this screen here where you can also set up your authentication app. And it even tells you here, app like Google Authenticator, Duo Mobile, like I said, Microsoft Authenticator, any of them should do the trick. And when you go ahead and click this, it should take you to that same setup screen with the QR code to set up your app. So hopefully those tips help. Setting up MFA on all of your online accounts is a great idea. In closing, we'll finish with some general tips. Key takeaways: always refrain from clicking links, buttons, or images in emails. Even if they appear legit, you always want to go to the website itself, enter the address in directly. It'll save you a lot of pain. A lot of scammers out there making these links look real, but they're not. Very important to not use the same password on all of your online accounts. That is how some people are getting into Facebook. There are tons of breaches right now everywhere from, Target to you name it, MGM recently. So your data is most likely out there. If you've used the same password in multiple locations, it's going to wind up on the dark web, and the bad guys are going to use it to get into your account. So make sure you use different passwords for all of your online accounts. If you have a hard time remembering them, you can use a password manager. Most of the web browsers have them built in at this point. Using multi-factor authentication for Facebook, as we talked about, in all other online accounts when possible. I can't reinforce this enough. Multi-factor authentication is a great way to keep bad actors from logging into your account. All they need without multi-factor authentication is your username and password, so you have to have some kind of MFA or multi-factor authentication set up. And if all else fails and you've taken all the steps and did all the right things to protect your data, there's always a chance that you're going to have an impact. And that's why it's super important to have backups of your data. The worst feeling that we get as a service provider is when a customer comes to us and says, hey, our data's been encrypted, can you get it back? And when I look at them and, if it's not one of our regular customers, and I ask if they have a backup, and, you get that blank stare back, it's really sad when you say, all right, well, your options are to pay the ransom or, live without your data, when it's so easy and inexpensive to just protect your data. Follow our channel. We're going to provide you ways to protect your data for free locally, and then for an off-site copy, it's kind of a set it and forget it. We recommend Carbonite. It's an easy, inexpensive way to protect your data. And in fact, if you use our affiliate links here, we will help you install it for free. It's optional, but if you want some help to make sure that your data, everything is set up properly and it's protecting all of your important data, just go to helpmeprotectmydata.com, send us a note, and we'll help you get your backup software set up optimally to protect your data. The Backup Pro is generally for small businesses where you want to protect multiple computers under one account. So you can have, up to say 25 computers, and they give you a certain amount of capacity with this, and you can add on additional capacity if you need it. And then for personal users like a home user, the Carbonite Safe Backup is a great way to go. It's only, I think, $8 a month, and unlimited data. So no matter how many pictures or family videos or whatever precious data you're trying to protect, there's no limit on how much data you can protect. I'm sure there's some limit if people get carried away, but for the most part, in their T's and C's, they're offering unlimited backups. I'm sure there's some kind of limit if you look at the fine print, but for most users, this is going to be ample. So for $8 a month, you can pretty much set it and forget it and know that your data is safe. And again, if you sign up with our affiliate links, we can also help if you have questions down the road. It does not give us any access to the data, and there's no additional cost to sign up through these links. You'll pay the same as you would if you were to sign up directly. But since we are getting a small commission, we're glad to help our folks that click our affiliate link with making sure that their data is protected properly with these backup software. So All right, thanks. Any questions, please shoot us a note at helpmeprotectmydata.com.